The saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, perfectly describes the sense attributed to Sivan, namely the chush hahiluch, or walking. We know that malachim are omdim, they stand, while people are described as walkers. Zachariah says that when he says, malachim ben ha'omdim ha'ele, the walkers among the standing. And Yechezkel, in his vision of the malachim, talks about the raglehem regel Sara. It could be understood literally that they have one leg, right? Their legs are one leg they stand on. And therefore, they're not able to move. So figuratively, this really expresses this idea that while malachim may be perfect and free of sin and on such a high level, there's also a certain limitation because they have no other thoughts or actions that deter them from serving God. They don't move backwards, but they also don't move forward. These malachim are perfect creatures serving God, and us humans are perfectly imperfect. In our daily and constant struggle between our inner voices, our inclinations, serving the Yetzer Hara, or are we serving the Yetzer Tov? And this push and pull is really depicted quite clearly by an image of the biblical twins, Yaakov and Esav, in Rivka's womb. So we're not surprised that the sign, the mazal or zodiac of Sivan, is of course Gemini, the image of the twins. When Yaakov was pulling to the Beit Midrash and Esav was pulling to worship idols, there's a sense of one focusing completely on good. Yaakov became this image of almost an angelic quality of righteousness with an unwavering holy focus. Whereas Esav seemed, according to his father, according to Yitzchak, he seemed to be a person of this world. He seemed to be battling his Yetzer. He seemed to be doing Ratzon Hashem, God's will, in this world. And that's why Netivot Shalom explains that Yitzchak loved Esav more. He thought he was really living the life we're meant to live, which is one where we battle. We're not meant to be these angels, limited in a spiritual world devoid of any struggle. We have Emunah that our struggles is part of what makes us whole. The Baal Shem Tov teaches us that each and every one of us goes through our own personal 42-stop journey, just like Bnei Israel did in the desert. So we have that journey in our life. Each and every bump and turn and curve along the way has certain meaning, has importance, and we give it a name. Our mindset alone is what determines how we categorize all of the parts of our journey, all those chapters in our lives. For a person, it is found where their thoughts are, the Baal Shem Tov teaches us. We're meant to struggle, for this is how we grow. We are meant to not be static in a flawless state of being. Carol Dweck explores this in her book Mindset, and she talks about the danger of positive labels. Perhaps calling your child a tzaddik has a danger to it. And as well, she talks about the beauty of the process, the beauty of becoming, the beauty of making mistakes and learning from them. So we need to learn this balance of the wins and the failures, the tension between our Yetzer Hara and Yetzer Tov, the pull and the push, just as the twins did in Rivka's womb. And perhaps this holiest of months, Sivan, where we receive the Torah, we're also reminded that we're not malachim. We're not free from sin, and we're not meant to be. But we're on a journey, a perpetual journey, where we constantly are swayed in different directions, yet we're determined to continue moving forward, to be mahalchim, to be walking forward on our journey, one step at a time.